So thank you very much. So I'm going to start again. So the general objective of this gathering is to create a shared centered online space that nurtures holistic spiritual wellness by guiding participants to awakening, connection, and embodied practice rooted in the traditions of Bathala, Diwata, and Rito. The specific objective is the sacred space formation, which aims to establish a connected sacred field despite the online setting through grounding ritual preparation and invitation. And then it is to guide. I think we have somebody else here. We need to unmute, yes. Now let me slide. I have a slide later on. So, to establish a collective sacred field despite the online setting through grounding ritual preparation and invitation. Number 2 is to guide participants to maintain simple personal Dambana as a focal part for spiritual presence and intention, and to introduce participants to the practice of invoking Bathala, Diwata, and Ahito as a source of guidance and protection. Then, spiritual awareness. No, this is not a very, very important goal of this is to have a spiritual awareness. Because in wellness will not be awareness without spirituality in it. Because in wellness, we want that the body is alive. So the body is alive because of the spirit, no? So spiritual awareness, to deepen participant understanding of spiritual wellness in practical and accessible way, to use the concept of the seven soul and expand awareness of the inner self. The next is to help participants recognize sense of imbalance in their physical, emotional, and spiritual states. Then to facilitate self-reflection through meditation and journaling, allowing participants to identify your current life experience and your needs. Next is the paglali, no? The energetic sensitivity and connection. To develop the participants' pakiramdam, to introduce foundational practices in connecting with the Diwata, to cultivate process and sensitivity to guiding exercise such as breath awareness and hand sensing. Let me share the slide. No? So here you go. So welcome to Dambana and Diwa. So yung core purpose is to create a shared online space that nurtures holistic spiritual wellness by guiding participants to awakening, connection, and body practice rooted in the tradition of Bathala, Diwata, and Rito. So in this gathering, there are 3 pillars. 1 is the pagmula, spiritual awareness. 2, pagdalit, connecting, connection, developing pakiramdam or energetic sensitivity. And next is the pagsasabuhay, embodiment, recognizing your calling and integrating a sacred spirituality into the routine of daily life. So welcome. So this is our 3 goals or the pillars of spiritual wellness. So to begin with, I hope everyone has a candle, water, stone in it. So I'm gonna first the water. If you make it special. So I warmly welcome everyone to our gathering in Dambana and Diwa, a sacred space for recognition, healing, and connectivity. Even though we are physically apart, in this moment, we choose to move within a shared field of awareness and spirit. So I invite you now to fully arrive. You may gently close your eyes and soften your gaze. Take a deep breath, slowly. Inhale and exhale. Feel the air entering and leaving your body. Allow your body to become heavy, to settle, to connect with the earth. Imagine yourself like you're grounding with the earth, stable, safe, healthy energy. With each breath, We allow the mind to soften, the emotion to settle, and the spirit to open. Continue breathing slowly. Now, prepare a simple home altar, a symbol of sacred presence within your own space. So if you have not arranged items, I invite you to place in front of you a candle, water, stone, or earth. So any stone will do, but if you have crystal, that could be better. So as you arrange your items, ask yourself, what is my intention in entering the sacred space? Allow the answer to arise without forcing it. So with this, I would like to remind everyone, simply is enough. Compassion is not necessary. It doesn't need to be the issues, bold issues. Simplicity is enough. Your intention is much better. So before we begin the ritual, let us acknowledge this moment as a transition from the ordinary into the sacred. At this point, acknowledge that your space becomes a sacred altar. Your body becomes a vessel, and your spirit becomes a channel. And so with this, I invite everyone to pray and invoke the deity. Dakila Bakala Bakala Dakila Jogin mo ang pagsamo panawagan ko'y pakinggan ang panambiltan ng anak mo pinagpalang bihira. O dakilang bathala, bathalang dakila. O dakilang bathala, bathala, bathala. O dakilang bathala, bathala, bathala. O dakilang bathala, bathalang dakila. Ako Bathala, source of all creation, origin of all life and life. You who dwell in the upper world, the underworld, and the middle ground. We come before you with reverence and acknowledgement. We invite you to bless this sacred gathering, open our hearts, clarify our minds, and strengthen our spirit. Diwata, guardians of nature, vital air, earth, water, and fire. You who guide the flow of life. Come near to us in this moment. Teach us to feel, to listen, and to reconnect with the sacred rhythm of nature. Anito, our ancestors and guides, you who walk before us, we call upon your presence and your wisdom. Walk with us in this journey and remind us memory, respect, honor, and healing. So now, if you have your candle, let us light our candles together. So as your guided this way, feel that we are one life across many bodies. In this moment, we are connected not only through technology, but through spirit. We have created one shared altar, beyond place, time, and distance. So I want you to place your hand over your heart. Say silently, within yourself, I am safe, I am open, I am present. The second channel is now open. We are ready to enter the next phase for our journey. Now, we enter the phase of awakening, the unfolding of awareness toward your own inner spirit. This is the moment of remembering who you are, what you carry, and what within is calling for healing. There is nothing to force, only to notice. So the spiritual wellness is not separate from daily life. It is the alignment of your body, your emotions, your thoughts, and your spirits. When aligned, you feel clear, peaceful, and grounded. But when misaligned, you may feel confusion, emotional heaviness, disconnection, and fatigue without clear reason. Spiritual wellness is not about being perfect. It is about being aware. Within you exist different layers of sound, which is the seven souls. The first, if you have been into Ilang Pinabaylan, you know that what is the seven souls. So these are the part of ourself that link us into existence. So the first soul is Uliran. It is called the life force, which is the breath in the body. It is the first soul that moves our body, that determines us to be alive. The second soul is called Buwa. It is an emotional body and intimacy. So when you are born, so then the tendency is that the doctor will place you on your mother's chest, your mother's breast, to feed you. For you to have space with your parents. And from that space, you feed with love. That's why it is an emotional bonding. In Tagalog, we have the word puwa. It means a space. And then if you are neglected with love and you are not given space, there is a condition that is called bu'a, which means aggressive. But this bu'a could be treated with compassion, with care, with love, by sharing food. Just like a baby, when it was born, it was placed on mother's breast and feed with love. The third soul is called Malay, which is awareness and perception. It is what we see, we learn, and we become aware. And through our vision, our eyesight, we are being fed of the reality of this world. The fourth soul is called Alam, which is knowledge and learning. We learn today, we learn through school, but in life, it is through the experiences we gain as we move on to our journey. The fifth soul is called Bait or Katilaan. It is wisdom and discernment. Then the sixth is the memory or Al-Alam. This is the type of soul that remains on earth even our body died. No? And the last soul is Diwa or reason, which is our higher consciousness. This is our real power, the ability to decide for our own selves, to think for our own selves, and to choose for our own selves. That's why, as a human being, with this all souls with us, we become so much powerful, a powerful being. When one or more of these becomes imbalanced, you feel it not only in the mind, but through your whole full being. So what are the signs of imbalance? So you may recognize in this experience. So as mental, scattered, overthinking, confusion, are you experiencing this? When it becomes emotional, you have heaviness, reactivity, and withdrawal. When it comes to physical, fatigue, tension, and low energy. And then the spiritual, feeling lost, disconnected, and angry. I remember yesterday, it was our institutional assessment towards the Hilot Pinabaylan alignment training because next week it will be their graduation day. So one of the questions that we ask is what are the signs of spiritual illness? Because in Hilot Pinabaylan, we are focusing not only on the physical illness, but also we want to heal the spiritual illness. So in Hilot Pinabaylan, we also teach how could we determine the spirituality of man. What composes the spirit aspect of human being? Since the spirit is unseen, but we could recognize them because we have emotion and we have intellect. So on those aspects of the mind and the emotion, the spirit comes. So spiritual wellness facilitator, it is the matter of the emotion and it is the matter of the mind. That's why right now there are emotional health and there is also mental health. And we have to focus that in these days. So as a reminder, these are not weakness. They are just a signal. Your whole being is asking to be heard. We now move from understanding into experience. You will enter a guided inner journey, a space where your own history can speak. So I want you to gently close your eyes again. Bring your awareness to your breath. Inhale and exhale. Allow your body to soften. Now imagine yourself walking along a quiet path, a place that feels safe, peaceful. As you walk, you begin to notice a presence within you. Not outside, but inside. This is your inner Diwa, spirit. Do not force an image. Simply feel. Gently ask within, what am I going through right now? Pause, listen, then ask. What within me is asking to be healed? Allow anything to arise. Feelings, images, words, even silence. All are valid. Now, imagine that your inner self is being held by light, by warmth, by presence. You are not alone. Take a deep breath, inhale, and let's say, slowly bring your awareness back to your body, to your space. And when ready, gently open your eyes. So now, if you have a journal, a pen and paper, take this time to write. There is no need to be perfect. There is no need to explain. Simply allow your truth to emerge. So as a prompt, what am I going through right now? So I want you to answer these questions and probably later we could open come and share with one another. What within me is asking to be healed? Or even ask this question to you. What did I feel during the meditation? Where in my body do I feel happiness or happiness? What messages did my inner self reveal? So now, this space for, I just want to remind our body, this space is for compassion and not judgment. So now, I would ask everyone to share your experience in one word, one insight, and one emotion. So, anyone who want to share their experience? Laurie, would you like to share your experience? Or either you can use the chat box skill to write your experience. The experience of, or answering the question of what did I feel during the meditation, or what I am going through right now. What within me is asking me to be heard. So, okay, let's focus on this. What within me is asking to be heard. Is there anyone who is sitting right now, mentally, emotionally, or physically? So I know every one of you have come here having carrying a burden on side, and I understand. Um, there might be a feeling of shyness or doubt, but regardless of that, no, I trust in you that you come in perfect love, in perfect night, in perfect peace. Lori, are you going to say something?
What was the question again?
What aspect of your life that you want to be healed? Is there anything you want to bring healing into yourself?
You said in one word to
Yeah,
describe it.
yes. Even one word.
All my stress.
Okay. At least we identify. You know, the secret of healing is that we identify what bothers us. And thank you for that, for trusting the stress. But I would expect this is not a lesson, this is a retreat. But then let it go. We will just let it go. Yes, the stress is identified. As we identify it, we offer it to the universe to be healed. Okay? So let me continue. So, so in awakening, healing begins. Not by fixing everything immediately, but by recognizing what is present within. Now that you have seen and felt your inner state, we move deeper. So, in the path of the pinapailan, pakiramdam is not only emotion. It is the ability to feel energy within oneself, others, and nature. And thank you, Laurie, for giving a great example, no, of identifying that. So that is the feeling. So it's not just all emotion. It is our first language even before we learn to speak. It is the gateway of intuition. When we refine it, we learn to listen to what cannot be seen but can be felt. Because most of us, as I experienced in company when doing healing, many people just ignore their feelings and they tend to say that it will pass. So just ignore it. But because of continuous ignoring the feelings, it gets bigger and bigger, that becomes worse. So in the path of Pinabarigan, pakiramdam is not only emotion, it is the ability to feel energy within oneself, others, and nature. It is a first language even before we learn to speak. It is the gateway to intuition or intuitive knowing. When we define it, we can learn to listen to what cannot be seen but can be felt. So as a reflection for everyone, it is said that you do not need to see to know what you are feeling right now in your body. The body is not separate from the spirit. It is the temple and instrument of sacred energy. Every beat, heartbeat is a ritual. Every breath is a prayer. Every sensation is a message. So when we are present in this body, we open ourselves to higher awareness. Your body is your first altar. All of it. Listen to it and respect it. So your body is your first altar. All of it. Listen to it and respect it. Now, we talk about the Diwata. The Diwata are not distant. They are present, surrounding, and guiding. But they require recognition and intention. Just like now, because on the past new moon, where our temple guardian and guide is Mahala Makahapi of the Umangan, and early this morning by 9 a.m., we just have dismissed and thank Mahala Makahapi and invited in Diwata Terwa of Pauli of the Alta Ritual. So from this June 15 up to July 14, Pauli will be our guide. So the Diwata and Anakistas, we are present surrounding the guiding, but they require recognition and meditation. So in recognition, we are developing a relationship, not control. We are making connection, not just asking. We give reverence, not taking. So the connection begins with quiet presence, open heart, and period and tension. So as a reminder, now we open our sensing to experience the presence of the Diwata. So we are going to experience the Diwata right now. So I want you to close your eyes, everyone. Take a deep breath. Allow your body to become still. So at this moment, in your place, I want you to shake your hands gently. Shake, and then wrap your palms together, and slowly bring them closer and apart. It's just like hand sensing. When you are activating your hand chakra, shake, grab, press, then slowly bring them closer and apart. Can you feel warm, coolness, or a subtle force between your palm? So now, slowly bring your awareness to your neck and shoulders, chest and heart, your abdomen, to your thumbs and hands, and to your legs and feet. You do not need to change anything with you. It's easy. Reminder, slow down, and the sensation is fine. That's your inner sensation. So now we are going to need candle for fire, water, and a cup of container. stone, and bread. So we are going to do this ritual. Raise your hand over your heart. What is your intention in this moment? Then light your candle. As you light the candle, you invite light and guidance. Then hold the water, touch the stone, and then you invite the presence of the water, guidance of nature, light, and of light. Come into the sacred space, light our senses and awareness. We are ready to listen, ready to receive, ready to follow. Allow the energy to flow. Notice sensation on the body also. Now, thank you for your kindness to the spirits, to Diwa, to our ancestors. We offer our gratitude and continuous reverence. Now, the embodiment of spirituality, being a spiritual wellness facilitator, flow with your sacred flow. Remember that spirituality is not only experiencing ritual. It is lived in everyday choices, action and awareness, in how you speak, in how you listen, in how you care for yourself and others. True practice is not separate from life. It is life. How do you bring sacredness into your ordinary moments? I think, as sinabi na especially in Tatonga, every day, every moment, there is a magic of spirituality. The ancestors always come. The Diwata always come to us. Now, each person carries a companion or calling, a certain role or calling. It is not imposed from outside. It arises from within you, the deepest knowing. It is within through your experiences, youth and language. Actually, this calling has been validated or reinforced through the Basagan Kalakandang ceremony, like having a spiritual moment. And through your knowing, it has memory, it has purpose, and that is the call. Our ancestor, that is the call of our Diwata. Their calling may be to heal, to guide, to protect, to teach, to nurture. But what is like asking you now to become? So our life is to live with the Diva. It's, so to live with Diva is to live with awareness, with alignment, with intention. It means you carry a presence wherever you go. You honor both sin and unseen. You act from truth, not from fear. You are not just seeking the sacred, you are becoming its expression. I remember me and Lakay have a discussion. Actually, Lakay is sin. I asked him, Lakay, what is the purpose of life? And this is the same question that I'm asking everyone. What is the purpose of life? I have asked many people in the past, and they said, the purpose of life is to please God. The purpose of life is to help the poor people, to serve the community. But then, those answers that I received is as an factor or a burden to these individuals who are looking for the purpose of life. But you know what Lakay Pagbayan has said? Of course, all of you, no camera, even me. But anyway, the answer of life is very simple. The purpose of life is to experience life. Experience. That's it. But what kind of experience we want to experience, or what kind of activities we want to experience? So it means you choose. It's our choice. But what kind of choice we are going to make? For me and the Dambana and Dambana, we encourage experience to make actions in harming them, to harm them. And I think all of us, as well as industry, as a healer, that is our purpose, to harm them, to make the life people better, to make experience, well as in return together. And that is a great experience that everyone could have. Right now, this activity that you are doing is a form of experience. It might be boring, some of you might be sleeping, or some of you are doing something, but then this is the kind of experience that we have to take in life. So let me continue. To live with the Diva is to live with awareness, with climate, with compassion. You carry the best friends wherever you go. You are both seen and receive. You act from truth, not from fear. You are not just seeking a second, you are becoming its expression. Now, I invite you into stillness. Take a deep breath, place your hand on your heart. I am being going through. So I want you tonight to think through scriptures of the minute. So do not ever overthink. No. So I want you to write that I am being called to. So that is a feeling of life. So you are called to be one. I am called to be founder. I am called to be one. So for me, I answered that call long time ago, long ago, when I was still young, before uh, uh, before I formally started to I think I am called to serve people, to grow, to become among you. But now, I feel the calling has evolved. I feel that I've been called to touch people's lives, not only in my neighbors, but across or beyond time and space. Even right now, we are doing this online gathering. So I hope that this gathering will touch your life. But what about you? Do not overthink. Write continuously for several words. Let the words come naturally. Trust in intervals. That is not right or wrong. What flows from you is your own. So now let us do ritual structure. So this is just a instruction on how you could do a daily ritual in your home. You can do it daily, weekly, or monthly. Okay? So at least you have to create your own ritual using these elements. Number one is to light a candle. It is for the fire, and with the fire, it's also blossoms. By lighting a candle, it means to begin with awareness. Then you make a short prayer for meditation. It is a personal learning. It is a connection. It's just like declaring that this day I will be okay. I will be okay. I will pass all the obstacles that I may encounter. I will be successful by the grace and guidance of the Lord. Sisters. I will be okay. And you will be okay. I know. You will be okay. Then, with awareness. So, whatever you express, breathe as a part of the grace. As you inhale and exhale. This is the breath plan. Whenever you inhale and exhale, there is a cycle of respiration. There is the cycle that God comes into your life, cleansing, removing all those toxins, removing all those negativities that may come in, and replacing it with positivity, with the grace of God coming inside your body, healing, empowering, enabling you to become who you are. Because God is I am, who is I am. And that is also you, who is you. You are a great manifestation of the God. Continuously breathe. And then, so. So this is your personal anchor, a way to stay connected with your Diwa and your companion to stay. It encourages simplicity, consistency, and authenticity. So now we are about to add this ritual. So I invite everyone, if you have lighted your candle, to gaze gently at the flame. Let the flame remind you of your inner life, steady, alive, and present. Offer a silent gratitude to the sun, to the water, and to the church place. And also, I want to recognize also your Anita, because all of you have your own ancestors. You were born with mother and father, and your mother and father has their own mother and father. And I am thankful for that. That I allow this moment that all of you are here with me. Offer sign of gratitude to yourself, to the Diwata, and to the service. Thank you, everyone. So, I invite everyone to place your hand, to your hand, pass the declaration. Let us repeat, or maybe you could also repeat this when you watch this. I walk as a Diwa. I honor my path. I embrace my calling. I live in connection with the circle. Then as you, I walk as Diwa. I honor my path. I embrace my calling. I live in connections with the circle. Last one. I walk as Diwa. I honor my path. I embrace my calling. I live in connection with the circle. And as a final blessing for everyone, may you walk with clarity to your path. May your body be protected and your spirit be strong. May the Diwata guide your step, whisper wisdom, and guide your journey. May your life become a living prayer of healing, balance, and harmony. And it is so, so what it be, Mayarana, pag-accepted. So that's it, everyone. Maraming salamat for your time to come to our second space, Dambana and Diwa. Is there anything that I could help you today? From Lori? Maka? Hi. Yes. Yes, Lori. Is there anything that I could... Lori, I have to send you an email also with your certificate and the other documents, no? From Aghama, is there anything that I could help? Any questions?
That was it. Thank you, Rafael. Salamat po.
Maraming salamat. So I hope to see you by September. Maka and you is going to Are we going to Los Angeles? Uh, Not soon, no? I'm not sure on schedule. Yeah, I think September, October, I'll be in Hawaii, Los Angeles, then is it San Francisco? Or I don't know. Oh, I think Los Angeles, where I'm in California. So thank you very much. And Gianna Pia, I know you are listening. Congratulations for your graduation. And Ma'am Vicky Aquino of Pagkata Manila, our fellow Wellness Tourism Association member. Maraming salamat po. And Rachel, thank you very much. So I have to say goodbye. Paalam everyone.
Thank you, Apu.
Maraming salamat. I will nakay.
Thank you so much po.
Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah.
Thank you.
Ayan na. Nakikita niyo na ako. Paalam. Bye-bye. So before we end, magpapakita ko sa inyo. Maraming salamat po. Paalam. Bye-bye. We end all this. Thank you, Rachel. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Paalam.
Hello.